Hi, my name's Claire, and this vlog documents my first time traveling out of the country alone. Traveling has always kind of intimidated me. Navigating transport in a country where you don't speak the language, while your lifeline is basically tied to a few gigs of data, is honestly quite terrifying. Despite feeling nervous leading up to this trip, I had some very happy moments, met lovely people, made some risky decisions which ended up panning out thankfully, and overall left Portugal feeling a lot braver about being able to do things in general. Guys, I'm at the flea market right now. I'm trying to pick up some souvenirs, and I got this bracelet. And originally it was set at 10 euros, and I asked for it at 7 euros, and he gave it to me a little bit too easily. So now I'm thinking I could have gone lower. I'm gonna go back in. Second full day in Lisbon, I started my day off at the flea market where I bought a few souvenirs. I tried on this pair of boots that I thought were really cute, but they were so uncomfortable, and I love a good heel, so I will stubbornly wear them even if my feet ache all day. But these boots were just so poorly made and felt really wobbly. After I took a few laps around the market, I headed to the tile museum, which was so stunning. But to be honest, and this is probably why I should have edited this right after I went on this trip, I only remember one thing of that experience, and what that was when I ventured into this open ceiling sort of courtyard layout, this man started singing and the entire room stopped to listen. And this actually happened a lot of times throughout the trip where someone just wanted to take advantage of the acoustics of a building. I remember during that moment thinking about how we really just gravitate towards art. We all just stopped to listen. A lot of people pulled out their phones to record this man, and it was very beautiful singing. I ended up seeing two girls I had met at my hostel, and we ended up forming a little trio for the rest of the trip. But after we finished at the tile museum, we did some discussing and we decided to part ways, and Julie and I went on our way to see Geronimo's Monastery and the Belém Tower. Belém Tower ended up having a huge ass line, like it was absolutely insane. It wrapped around the entire tower area. We sat on this ledge for quite a while, I think. Watched the line slightly grow smaller before like swelling back up again, and we talked about books and about school and boyfriends and love. I don't know, it was honestly like a very magical evening, I feel. The monastery was so beautiful and ornate. It had these statuesque arches and vaulted ceilings made from limestone. We ventured into what a quick Google search taught me is called a refectory, which was a room they used for communal meals, and your voice really echoed back at you. And Julia let it slip that she used to sing in a choir. I think you know where this is going, but after some very persistent begging, Julia finally agreed to sing, and it was honestly one of my highlights of the whole trip, possibly one of the highlights of my whole entire life.
Oh, you can actually...
That was...
I have to prepare.
Okay, yeah. Dear Warmouth.
Tus lágrimas de sal te cuidaba como un niño. No,
I think louder. I think
no.
a little bit more. Okay.
Whatever. Literally,
Whatever. Literally.
Las chicas son tan bonitas, tan plásticas. ¿Por qué será? ¿Por qué será? Flor de Sakura, ser una popstar nunca te dura.
Oh wait, that was so good. Thank you. Oh my god, I'm shaking. Oh, guys, it was actually just so lovely. I think I had a lot of apprehension going into this trip, and the time just passed by really quickly. And I think this is like my favorite way to travel. I don't think I'm necessarily someone who has to have like an hour by hour itinerary and has to check off like all of these things in order to feel satiated with their trip. I think I enjoy this sort of experience where I'm like connecting with someone, and while I'm connecting with someone, we're also like experiencing different sights and it's a little bit spontaneous, not being pressured by time. Guys, she was so lovely. She's from Mexico City, and she's just such a vibrant character. Like, really felt like I connected with her. I honestly have been having like such lovely experiences with people recently.
Are these toads? I'm scared. They're quite horrible.
It's crazy people actually lived in this.
That's what I was thinking. It was bigger than the university. Wait, why is King Charles' room so like mid compared to this? Girl, that's luxurious. Imagine that view as you're showering, not showering, bathing.
Oh, tea room, I love it. I want to know like what someone's problems living in this palace would be. Like problems in life you have.
Okay, yeah. I guess that's true. That's true. I would be the Chamberlain boy.
This is a telephone room, girl. You're kidding me.
We're just picking nouns. Yeah. Oh my god. Marry into royalty. They were so small back then.
Apparently this man knew like 8 languages.
What? Oh my god, there's so much fish. They're so big. Oh my god. I like the blue.
People collect koi?
Yeah. Wait, I love these little like head sponges. What's going on?
Butterfly.
At this point, I like want to help him scratch whatever he's trying to.
I'm here to help.
Like,
I like his butterfly.
me too.
This feels a little bit fire hazard. Because what do they need away from the castle? Like, is this a little respite from the castle? Because that's crazy.
Because it's so pretty.
So like it doesn't seem that bad now that she's married. Now that I'm married. But the having to having to see so less.
It was like they're underwhelming.
Hi guys, I'm in Cascais right now. I just want to give you a little update. So basically what happened, my friend Ellie and I, we were in Sintra. Julia left us earlier because she had a job interview. We finished the rest of the tour. We wanted to go to Cascais after, so I called an Uber to get us there. And while we're waiting for the Uber, this guy sits down next to us and then he's like, oh, where are you guys going? And we're like, oh, Cascais. And then he was like, oh, I'm actually planning to head there myself. I have a car if you guys want a ride there. Ellie and I were like trying to communicate and like we just had a full-on debrief. So now like I know what was going on in her head. At the time, I didn't really want to go with this man that we had just met, and apparently Ellie didn't want to go either, but we had like a little bit of a misunderstanding because I thought she wanted to go and she thought I wanted to go. I was like trying to indicate that I didn't want to go because I was like, oh, like if I cancel I'm gonna get like a cancellation fee, and that didn't really translate because she thought that I was just genuinely worried about a cancellation fee. So she was like, no, like, I don't think you'll get a cancellation fee. I took that as like her wanting to go. We ended up going with this man, and on the way there, it's like a 50-minute car ride. I'm like in the back, thankfully, so I don't have to really be in the conversation, but Ellie and him are talking about really scary topics, these different serial killers that picked up their victims by hitchhiking, and I'm in the back literally freaking out because I'm like, okay, this is gonna be how we die. And they were talking about it because Ellie's degree falls into like criminology, but it was actually a very stressful car ride there. We got there in one piece, and the whole time, like, neither of us really felt comfortable, which neither of us knew the other person felt that way. So we just ended up hanging out with this man for like an hour or so. We were like planning to head back to Lisbon with him, but then I was like, oh, like, I don't think I want to go back to the hostel for dinner. I think I might stay in Cascais for a little bit and have dinner here. Ellie jumped on that too, and she was like, oh, like, honestly, me too. I think I might stay here. And then he left, and we had like a full debrief. After we had our little debrief, she went to catch the train, and we're back in present time where I am right now, and I am going to find someone to eat. I actually just peed in a corner because, like, TMI, but I've been having the worst bladder control this trip. Like, when I need to pee now. This was actually because I had a raging UTI at the time, and it took me embarrassingly long to realize, but I did spend the last few days of the trip having to time my pees, and also not being able to time my pees well enough and having to pee in a few non-ideal areas like the street.